And now Tatum gets right by Jokic to the rack. All girls, he's at USC, so yeah, there's a lot of great names for him.
People highlight the threes and the spectacular dribbling, but I think he's a phenomenal passing.
I would say his passing, but I would also say his finishing, his ability to get to the rack. And
score of 40, Wembanyama, and the Seative is scary. Brown cleans it up.
Take a layup. Is that true, Reg? Like, you can't even take the layup.
Wade, Team Jack.
I want to say this is a
right
defensive player gets the offensive player of the year. Hey.
Incredible. And they rise to their feet here.
8 seconds. 8 seconds.
My goodness.
8 seconds.
you can't make this up.
You can't.
You can't make y'all know this is an all-star.
Wemby looking for one more highlight. Oh yeah, no problem.
If expectations are the root of frustration, then anyone expected the NBA All-Star Game, or the entire weekend for that matter, to be anything other than a complete waste of time deserves to be frustrated. And yet we keep watching. We keep hoping year after year that maybe, just maybe, the NBA will finally figure it out. But nope, this year was somehow worse than ever. The game lasted nearly 3 hours. 3 hours, you heard me that right. And if we're being generous, there were maybe 30 minutes of actual basketball. It was like we were watching commercials with basketball in between. And that's not even a joke. And even calling it basketball was a stretch. Sure, there were a few moments where guys tried, for like 10 seconds, but mostly it was just a glorified layup line. And speaking of things nobody asked for, why was Kevin Hart everywhere?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
This man is already in every other ad during games, and now we have to listen to him all night? Like, those DraftKings commercials are just terrible. Who decided this was a good idea? Seriously, does the NBA think we won't watch unless Kevin Hart is screaming at us every 5 minutes? Or 5 seconds, to that matter? Like, I get it, he was a superstar comedian at one time. Like, I get it, he at one time was funny. But he's not funny anymore, and when it comes to basketball, he's about as relevant as Kendrick Perkins' MVP take. And then there's Mr. Beast. When did the NBA All-Star Game turn into a YouTube collab?
Why?
This isn't a fan meetup, Adam Silver. I don't need Jimmy and some random fan shooting threes against Damian Lillard. What's next? A halftime TikTok dance battle? Because at this rate, that's where we're headed. The NBA All-Star Game used to mean something. It was about proving you were the best. The best players in the world actually competed, at least in the fourth quarter. Now, it's just a glorified shoot-around with celebrities trying to go viral.
I'm on live?
Okay.
All right.
We are
How's
cooked.
it going, San Fran? How you guys doing? So,
yep, we
before
are
the next
absolutely
game,
cooked,
the NBA's letting me
GG.
do something a little fun for you guys. So, behind me is $100,000.
Alright NBA, since you clearly have no idea how to fix this, let me help you out. First idea, let's scrap the game and do a one-on-one tournament. Now I did a video about this a few months ago, and most people didn't like it because taller players would take advantage of the smaller players. But if you want to watch that video, it's in the right-hand corner. But I decided to change it up a little bit. But here's my fix. Different height classes. 6'4" and shorter, 6'5" through 6'8", 6'9" to 6'11", and then 7 foot and taller. Now you get 6 players in each category, so we'd have 30 All-Stars instead of 24. Each guy throws in $1 million or their bonus. The winner takes half, and then the other half goes to the charity of their own choice. You're telling me fans wouldn't want to see Luka versus Shea one-on-one, or if Joel Embiid ever gets healthy versus Jokic? Another idea, now this one's been in talks for a long time, and I wouldn't be surprised if the NBA actually decided to adapt to this, but the US versus world. Now the problem is, do we even have enough international stars? It's very top heavy. For the international stars, we'd have Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Shea, and Wemby. Who else though? Are we really putting Wiggins and Rudy Gobert in there? Or maybe Lauri Markkanen? Yeah, maybe not, but if they could balance the teams, it might actually make things competitive once again. Or at the very least, a cash prize big enough to make guys actually try. At this point, the NBA needs to either fix this mess or scrap it entirely, because right now, the All-Star game isn't just bad, it's an embarrassment. Please, please do better, NBA. This is just so bad. Please, please fix, or let's just get rid of the All-Star game entirely. Comment below, how would you fix the All-Star game right now? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and like for more content like this.